What's going on, y'all? It's Chris broadcasting from the D, and we got an update here with this whole court situation. The messy divorce with the TikTok chick that got to drop that 1.75. Look at the wife there, man. She's shaking her hair out. She ready for this shit. I ain't know this was a whole thing the way that it is, where people were showing up to court watching this shit like it was a concert. Man, she just wearing regular stuff. She looking like she about to film a TikTok right here.
Brene just found out in open court that Tim was still smashing Akira. Tim had said previously that...
Bro, for real, y'all just happen to have the perfect camera angle set up to catch you fluffing her up. Come on, man. This stuff be so fake.
Him and Akira had been stopped doing it. He wasn't sleeping in the bedroom with her. And that before that video was even found, that they were already separated. They have now shown text message proof of Tim and Akira discussing their actual encounters. Y'all, they were sending pictures and videos way after that video was found. Tim even sent a picture of his fat father. Y'all, it is so much I know.
Hey man, maybe I'm just too old. I've never heard it referred to as a fat father. The way she said that, the enthusiasm, I can't take it.
Brene is in there so upset. Let's go through what I have found out so far. So Tim is still in the witness stand. Brene is questioning him first. Then Robin does her cross-examination. Now, Brene does enter some exhibits into evidence. However, these exhibits are out of order. This is Brene we're talking about, but I'm going to go in the order that she gave them. So for the first one, this is like mid-February 2024. Akira is reaching out to Tim to see how they're going to move going forward. And Tim responds back saying, "What the F do you want from me?" And she was like, "Maybe let's go to therapy, come to therapy with me or something." And he was like, "Well, if that's going to make you feel better." And basically, Akira was like, "Listen, if a divorce is what you want, then that's what I'm going to give you." So then she enters in another text message conversation where she really didn't show much of it, but Akira reached out to Tim, checking on him, asking how he was, and basically said, "Look, I know you're going through a lot. If you need somebody to talk to, I know you're still close to my dad. Talk to my dad, or possibly talk to Brene."
So he had a good relationship with her father. That's significant, man. Dads are tough to win over because dads, they want their daughters to be with a man that is going to protect them and provide for them the same way he has all her life. So if you can win the dad over, everything else kind of falls in place. The mom will fall in place, siblings will fall in place, grandparents, if they still around, they'll fall in place. You got to win the dad over, though. That's very important.
I guess Brene showed that to say that Akira recommended that he talk to her. So then Brene asked Tim, "Did I ever play referee for y'all?" And Tim was like, "Yeah, you did all the time. Everybody did, because we were always into it." And so Brene was like, "Did I always take your side?" And he was like, "No, you didn't." The judge kind of stopped her right there, like, "Hey, this has nothing to do with what's going on."
That's what I'm thinking.
Another partial text message of Akira saying, "I'm okay. Is it okay?" And Tim was like, "Why?" And she said, "I just really hate making you feel that way. I don't like to make you feel like that." Then she showed a video of Akira like in a car, kind of crying, sad, telling Tim that she don't want to make him feel like that. She's not trying to make...
Oh, man. So he one of those types that the woman always making him feel some sort of way. She making him feel like less of a man. No woman can make you feel like less of a man if you on top of your stuff. Like, really, there's no woman on this planet that could ever make me feel like less of a man. That's an insecurity that comes from men that are usually being kept by a woman, because more often than not, in a relationship where the woman is keeping the man, she emasculates him a lot. And so he gets in his feelings that she don't respect him, she don't talk to him nice, she don't treat him like a king. And so what ends up happening is the woman has to regularly apologize for making him self-reflect.
Can feel like less of a man, and that basically she's willing to do whatever to make this work. I don't know why she showed this, because this shows a wife trying to fight for her marriage.
It really do.
Goes up and says, "Do you know the difference between the truth or a lie?" And he says, "Yes." And she says, "So I'm going to show you some text messages, and I want you to let me know if they're before or after that video was found." She said, "On yesterday, you told the jury that."
What video are they talking about? Is this some video where they was hooking up, or what? They keep referencing some video.
Of January, that Akira basically knew that your relationship was over, that you no longer wanted to be with her, and that you were going to be with Brene. But when was this text message sent of you checking on her and telling her you love her? Y'all, it was after the video. She then showed more text messages that were before the video and after the video. On top of that, she mentioned, she's like, "You told them yesterday that you was with Akira in this marriage for business purposes." What business? She said, "Because Akira was paying for you to go to school." And
definitely a kept man. Definitely a kept man. You a man and your wife is paying for you to go to school. Now, I'm not saying that that doesn't happen, but if the wife is paying for you to go to school, you can't feel good about that. You gotta feel some kind of way about that, man. So what we're seeing here is that in live court, it was revealed that Tim Montague was still getting down with his ex-wife. I'm not surprised by that. His ex-wife is still an attractive woman. His ex-wife still loves him, and of course, she is willing to give him her body, especially since he's sending her flirty text messages or whatever. He's still carrying on this relationship with her. So, I mean, he go around her, and he knows that she still wants him. Yeah, she gonna give him some box, especially since she got needs and she not getting them met elsewhere. He said, "That's just what people say." Then they go into the messages about them doing the Uchi Coochie and them sexting. Tim first tried to act like he didn't recognize the messages, but then she started to show him more. Y'all, Tim in February of 2024 basically asked Akira how she was doing and told her that he wanted to fill her up like a Twinkie, in so many words. Then he was sending pictures. Tim sending her text messages. Now, this is after he done left her and he's supposed to be with the other chick, the TikToker. He's sending the wife text messages talking about he want to fill her up like a Twinkie. And she was loving getting those messages because he probably used to always talk freaky to her, when there were better times. And this was making her feel some sort of normalcy, if you will, a sense of normalcy from when it was those better times. So I'm sure she wasn't complaining about those text messages at all. But damn, they ended up being receipts. Pictures of his fat father. He was messaging her, all kind of stuff. And then she was like, "Is this because we just did it?" Y'all, he was in there so bothered, and it was multiple times. It had to be at least like 7 times. He was like, "Well, if that's what it says, if that's what it says." I know Brene's heart dropped to the bottom of them tits. She also brought up the fact that Tim tried to say that they didn't do anything together. They didn't really go on any dates, and everything they did was based on the children. Baby, she showed about 12 different pictures of them out on dates. So he tried to perp like he didn't recall any of the text messages that he was seeing. Come on, man. Come on, bro. You know the stuff you send to a woman. You know what pictures, the language you use. It ain't no getting in court and playing like, "Oh, I don't remember seeing these." And then you trying to perp like the only times that you see her is stuff to do with the children. And then she broke out pictures of y'all on dates. Man, he is not doing him or his girlfriend, wife, whatever, any favors. Tim has been on that stand line, and she has just proved it. Listen, she is still up questioning him, and once I have some more information, I will let you all know. I just thought about something. This news report here, now I've seen this one before already. I watched a few different news reports. In the other ones, they call cap on the whole thing with them supposedly being married. They said that they could not find anything to substantiate the claim that they got married. So if the news can't find evidence of this, it's probably cap.
This is Akira Montague, days after a jury awarded her $1.75 million in an alienation of affection case that has sparked international headlines.
I went right back to work, and so like the people at my job, they kind of got rid of some of my stuff because they thought I wasn't coming back.
Bro, this is what he left for Brene. It ain't Montague. She ain't married, man. But this is what he left for Brene, man. I can only imagine that the reason why he left this woman, very well put together, very well spoken, willing to do anything for him, he had to have been getting something from Brene that he felt like he wasn't getting here. She had to have been cashing him out something crazy, man. Just basically telling him he could sit around and never have to work, never have to worry about a bill ever. Because why in the world would you leave this woman for the other one? I don't know, man.
Because of how much that I was awarded.
The case is centered around this woman, viral TikTok star Brene Kennard, allegedly having an affair with Montague's husband that she became aware of in January of 2024. The lawsuit alleged Kennard flaunted that affair on social media to her more than 3 million followers.
Yeah, we see that.
She could not wait to become Mrs. Montague.
She's worth everything for him. Like, he's worth everything to her.
The alienation of affection law states that if a marriage ends on an account of infidelity, the husband or wife in certain situations can sue the person who the spouse had the affair with.
I was raised to respect the marriage. I was raised to respect God. So loyalty, marriage, the White House with the picket fence and the dog and the kid, that's me.
Akira becoming emotional, thinking of the impact this has on her kids.
It was horrible. Like, I can't, even right now, I don't like going out in public with my kids because I'll get stopped in the store. I can't have fun with my kids to this day because people harass me and so it's hard.
Attorney Robinetta Jones, who represented Montague, says the evidence of Kennard's actions, who has since married
Robinetta Jones is the hero of this day.
I want people to be able to think, okay, Miss Montague won $1.75 million. Is that man worth it? Is that woman worth it? They will think now.
The case capturing attention worldwide.
She has an outpouring of support from everyone online and just here in the state of North Carolina. It's because a lot of women can resonate with her.
Akira now looking back at a dream deferred.
Yeah, I was deeply in love with that man, that I would do anything for him. I made sure that I put him first. And I shouldn't have.
Eyewitness News reached out to Brene Kennard for comment after the trial, but she chose to decline. Reporting in Raleigh, DeJuan Hogarth,
Shocked.
ABC 11.
Brene, she decided to keep her mouth shut. So, two things. One, she had the right attorney for sure. She wanted to win this for her so bad. Like, you could just totally see she wanted to win this for her so bad. And she did. And in the case of the wife, man, she hurting still. You could see it. You can hear it. She does a very good job of keeping herself together, holding her composure and whatnot. But, she was starting to crack a little bit when she was talking about the children. She's got a lot of healing that she's gonna have to do, especially before she gets out there trying to date again. She probably ain't gonna date for a while, but when she finally decides to, hopefully she'll have healed enough to where she doesn't wreck those relationships. Because if she does not heal, man, the next guy or two or three, she is going to make them pay unintentionally, but she is going to make them pay for what her ex-husband did to her. And even though I don't know this woman personally, I don't want that for her, man. She seems like a really good person, so I wish her the best. Let me go ahead and let this one go, though. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I'm gonna holler at y'all soon. Peace.